Well, last night's dream was nothing new. Once again, I was dreaming of you. I still want to record this, though. After all, if I ever meet you and you don't remember me, I need some kind of proof for you. Some kind of evidence that I knew you. Some kind of evidence that you and I are meant to be together. I remember the dream like the back of my hand. I can tell you every detail, down to the very last one. But I won't. I won't bore you with that again. After all, I've described this dream so many times in the last few months. It's the same one. Over and over. I find your profile on a dating app. I match with you. We message each other a while. And soon enough, you're ready to meet me. I talked to Aaron about it first. Show him your profile. He's doubtful, but supportive. And then I go outside. I see you. At first, you don't recognize me. You think that I'm just a guy off of a dating app. Then I start to talk to you. I mention how your bio says that you like the ocean. You say that it's true. Then I go on and on about how I love the ocean, how I've been, and how I know a few beaches that you might like to visit. You tell me to settle down. I apologize for being so excited. And then it's time for the serious topic at hand. I start to tell you about how you and I were reincarnated. How, for whatever reason, the universe wants us to have another chance at life. And then you start to get scared. You back away from me. And I get nervous. I'm scared that I'm going to lose you again. And for a moment, the look in your eyes, it tells me that I am. But I try to stay calm. I fail miserably, as I always do. But you seem to trust that I won't hurt you. You seem to trust that I'm not some stalker who's going to try to keep you by my side, and you stay. You allow me to explain further, and then I read you the wedding vows that I wrote for you. I've edited them a little bit since then. I realize now that, let's be honest, they weren't the best. In fact, they were pretty shitty, but I was young. I was 15. I was head over heels for you. Granted, I still am, but back then it was all so new, so exciting. I didn't have the words to describe how I felt about you. But now, it's been such a long time since I fell in love with you. I know that centuries passed since our souls first left our bodies. Since we died. Or maybe now we're just in an alternate timeline, one that's progressed much further than our own. But regardless, it's been a while. In total, though, I have loved you for 25 years. We were together for 7 years, and as of now, I'm 18 years old. Though I've only been searching for you for 10 years, I've still loved you all this time. And I told you that. In my dream, I tell you that I've been searching for you. I tell you how long we were together. And you start to cry. I worry that I overwhelmed you and that I scared you. You hug me when I start to leave. You tell me that you remember. And then you bring up our first day at the beach. The first time we ever saw the ocean. I looked you in the eyes on that day. And I told you that this was the place we were going to get married. I was about to hand you the seashell that I'd found. And then Aaron. Beyond the sea, he said. That's where our enemy lies. He was right. I wanted to believe that we could find peace. That we could reach a compromise, an understanding, that we could prove to them that we weren't devils. I see now just how wrong I was. They slaughtered us like we were nothing more than cattle. Just like the Titans. Who's the real devil? Who? The mindless man-eaters who feed off of instinct? Or the humans? The humans who hurt other humans. Just because they're different. Just because, what, their ancestors did something horrible? We're not like that. We fight them because they fight us. We fight for self-defense. We fight for peace. We fight for happiness. We fight for our right to live. They fight us because they think we don't belong on this earth. Maybe they were right. Maybe we don't. But the universe doesn't agree. So I refuse to believe that they were right. The universe decided that we deserve a second chance. It decided that we deserve to be on this earth just a little while longer. So in what little time I have left here, in what little time I can spare to trying to find you, I'm going to keep searching. I am going to find you. You always said that if you could do life over again, if you could somehow live beyond the walls, you would research the sea. You would discover everything there was to know about it. This is the place. I can feel it. Their marine biology program, it's the best in the country. So, assuming you and I live in the same place, assuming you continue to move toward that goal, you continue to give it your all, I will be able to find you here. I will be able to hear your voice again. I will be able to see your beautiful face again. And if you don't remember me, these voice recordings, Their dates can't be tampered with. They can't be altered. So I can prove to you. I can prove to you that we knew each other. I can somehow prove to you that we love each other. I can prove that I did love, currently love, and will always love you. That is, assuming you don't think I'm a stalker in reality. Because in the dream, everything was perfect. You didn't think that I was stalking you. You didn't think that I was out of my mind. You didn't think that I was just some freak. You believed me. You remembered me. And we said that we would go to the ocean and get married, just like we originally planned. Aaron thinks that I'm being ridiculous by doing this. He thinks that recording these voice memos and offering them up as proof isn't going to help anything, but it is. I know that it is. I've been recording them for years now. In fact, I started when I was in high school and I got my first phone. I started recording them then, and I always saved them. I saved them to the cloud so that I could always have them. And now, it's been years. I couldn't have possibly known you back then. I couldn't have possibly been having these dreams about you unless I knew you. And I didn't know you then. At least, not from your perspective. Not in this lifetime. So, I'm going to continue recording these voice memos for as long as it takes. No matter how childish Aaron thinks it is, no matter how many times he tells me to stop, and no matter how many times he tells me that it might be hopeless. I am going to record these memos until either I find you or I die. Whichever comes first. And if I ever die before I'm able to meet you, in this life, that is, I don't know what I'll do. But I do know one thing. If something is going to happen to me, and I'm given an exact amount of time that I'm going to live, I'm going to put all of these recordings together. I'm going to make a sort of video out of them, and I'm going to upload it for all the world to see. So then, if by some miracle you do see it, you can know that I miss you. You can know that I still love you. And you can know that I'm dreaming about you. I've been dreaming about you for years. But this dream has been haunting me for months now, and I just want it to stop at this point. I want it to stop. Is that too much to ask? I want it to stop and be real. I want it to be real. I need it to be real. I need you. I want you. I want to hear your voice again. I want to feel your warm embrace again. I want to hold you in my arms and make you feel secure again. I want to kiss you again. I want to propose to you again. I want to read my new vows to you, and I want to marry you. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't know how much longer I can do this without losing what little sanity I have left. So, for now, I am going to cut this recording short, and I'm going to try to get some sleep, because I woke up in the middle of the night to record this, and I have an early class tomorrow. I really hope that I'm able to find you, but if I don't, I'm sorry. I can't.